Hello. Okay. Hi, I'm Bill. So, these are the Lee Chess puzzle themes. This is a 10-minute game with a 5-minute increment. It's by two, basically 1700s. Looks like somebody from Brazil playing black, Luciano Muller, and then someone from Italy, S5130. And I'm gonna look at this game. Check it out. Alright, all that looks good. Great. Yep. The Siciliano. Played by the Brazilian. And what is this? Is this... Oh, I forgot what it's called. I used to know it. The Alapin or something? I don't know. It's kind of like the anti-Sicilian. So, yeah. Now it just sort of looks like the French. Sorry, strawberries were on sale. I'm tearing up some strawberries. Get my mukbang on. What do? Sliding back. Huh. I don't know why I thought that they would take this way. Okay. We're just... What? Okay. That's interesting. Huh. I mean, he gets his king to safety. And if he trades, he's got his horse back. But he kind of loses space that way, doesn't he? Okay. Maybe not. This is... I mean, it is hanging right now, but... Okay. So the idea here is... What? Take, and then what do I do? Check here, push back, and then I guess get a pawn. Is that the idea? Okay, and this is called fork, so the theme is to fork. To fork. So I'm looking for forks. I mean, my first instinct is to take this. And then pick up the pawn. Alright. Motherfucker. Yeah, don't I get a pawn that way? Granted, there could be a back row mate here. Not anymore. Am I crazy? Well, I don't know. Sometimes I see a piece and my brain just says, oh, that the piece doesn't exist. Forget about that piece. I could take this way. I'm gonna take this way. That's wrong. What? What are you looking at? Curses. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't hate this game. Okay. Perhaps I do something else. I really thought that was it. So is there something else I can fork? I can't check. I can capture. Obviously, that's the wrong move. I could threaten this way. I don't really see any other threats. Immediate. I mean, this just gets taken. could come out this way. But I'm gonna lose this exchange, right? He gets a pawn. So what happens if I push? I am technically forking these two. I'm gonna take this way. Okay. So I regain the pawn. Lose the bishop. I don't see how that's so great. Apparently this is the right one for me to do, because I don't see any forks at all. Wait. Okay. Huh. So bishop kills e3 is not it. I mean, if I didn't think it was a puzzle, or if I didn't know it was a puzzle, I'd say, like, move something out. Right? Takes. He still gets the pawn. It seems like I should protect this damn pawn. Yeah? I don't know. I don't see this. I mean, I want to get my knight out so the rook can come into it, but I need to protect this pawn or do something with it, right? So what happens if I take here? Just take back, check. Oh, so I get these two pieces for my rook. That's the idea. Rook lift. Levy would be proud. Okay. This is a 3-minute game. I don't really like 3 minutes games. This is by, is it a Belarusian? Yeah. Dmitry, Belarus, and Bond from Belarus. Black is almost 2,300. White is 1,900. The Sicilian. Interesting. C6, knight c6. So again, it just seems like everything transposes into the French. And this is like an exchange variation type situation. Surely this is not planned right now. Right? Because that looks gnarly. Huh. If the queen are, well, never mind. What do we do here? Just take that. I guess they're just weakening down this some way. So activating. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's a 3-minute game. So some of this stuff is just not going to make sense. Right, so you don't take this way because it'll leave this bishop hanging. Okay. Now I can move the queen. Maybe it would have been better to take with the knight to protect that pawn. Probably looking for that. No? Okay, protecting that square. Huh. Okay. That was a pretty sexy attack, right? Maybe trying to get this going on. Okay, so I'm looking for forks. Obvious check. Or here. This check gets the knight, right? And checks this way. didn't think about that at all, but that's not a real threat here. They do pick up a pawn, but only way to really do... Well, I could do this, and then I lose the queen. Huh. I think I have to move up this way. So this is a 10-minute game. I like those more because I play them. Although you'll never see it. Ha 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 ha. Poland. And Poland is white. And it doesn't show. Pitovi is black. It's basically two 1800s. Dirty music, man. Alright, this is, so you guys know, a little shout out to White Bad Audio. They're like my favorite YouTube channel right now. Carl Casey makes all this stuff. It's no copyright, which is why I use it. James Johnston, Ember Ellaria, Arnov Govil, and Sarah Maldine. Thank you guys for the Patreon stuffs. I stream. I'm trying to do every day right now. So we'll see how long I can keep that up. There's a joke, but, you know, I'm not going to make it because I'm hilarious. I'm doing Lee chess. I don't know if I actually have that written. I probably should put that down. This is on Lee chess. It's on the puzzle themes. It's totally free. You guys can find it. I should definitely make like a little mer over there. Going the French, I guess. Yeah. I wonder when this game was actually played. 11 years ago. No, they joined 11 years ago. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but whatever. I wonder if I can actually show you. Hold on. Hold. Let's see. What does this do? That doesn't do shit. What? I don't understand. I'm using OBS and just completely don't know what I'm doing. It's my camera. No, I don't see it. It doesn't matter. Alright, so French exchange. Interesting, they normally put the knight c6, right? Well, maybe not. Maybe with the exchange. Oh man, I can't remember. That's interesting. Hold on a second. So, knight comes here. It's guarded by the queen. Okay. Get my bishop out. Alright. Instead of this, they just going for the castle. I'm going to defend the bishop, although they can just do this, but maybe I'm eventually going to want to move this guy out, castle myself perhaps. Okay, just develop a piece. Looking for this pin. I'm just going for a straight attack. I'm gonna kick your mother. Alright, lots of attacks. Open this guy up. And now what? Attacking the knight. This is gnarly looking. Okay. Might as well take, sure. Going for the mate. Now the light squared bishop is gone, so it's not as big of a deal to do this, right? Kind of an obvious square to attack. Where does the bishop go? Maybe just fianchetto back. Alright. Pressure. I don't know. Also, they're kind of missing this too, right? Okay. I think they're trying to gain space and all this stuff, but I really do think that's a better move. I guess this is hanging. So this happens, push back, the rook invades. Exchange. I don't know, it activates the queen here. It just seems like maybe and puts the queen on this line, but huh. I guess I don't see this attack. Maybe looking for this. Okay, going for the bishop here. Huh. So what can I fork? I mean, this attacks the queen and here, kinda. Whoa, what just happened? The queen attacks here, takes back. Any way to... No. And I guess I missed this part here, where they finally saw b7. I don't know, I'm saying this, I'm like a 1000, so I'm sure two 1800s probably know better how to play than I do. See, I don't see any checks. Captures and such. So obviously this is a threat for me, and then they'd be forking me. Captures I can make. Obviously could take. Obviously. Could take here for no reason. I'll take here, they take here, I take here. They just hang everything. I don't know. Seeing forks. Here. Here, here, here. Seems just worse for me. That's no good. Well, oh, the obvious fork is right there. Wow. But wait, if I move here, I take. Oh man, she is so close to my king. But I guess she can't do anything right now, right? If I attack the queen, she could take. I could do this for some reason, or I could just take with the queen. Still feels dangerous, right? So I fork, she takes, right? Let's say I come up with a queen. I do have these two pawns at that point, so attacks my queen. I need to move her away. Maybe queen exchange. And I'm up a piece, but my king doesn't have much. Let's go for it. Okay, never mind. I didn't see that at all. What do I do here? Seems good. What? Alright, I still get a piece. Huh. So this is a 10 and 5 by two 2200s. One from Ukraine, and the other were from, I'm assuming, Ruskaya. Prince Manda. That doesn't seem like risky. Okay. If you've joined the channel, thanks. And feel free to chat so I know you're there. D4. I'm gonna double your D4 down, son. Is that the Queen's Gambit declined? I need to study that. Okay. So I don't think we've transposed. That would be kind of... Okay. Interesting. Queen is out. The queen is out. I think it's less dangerous because this pawn hasn't moved, right? Oh, shit. I'm gonna take your queen. Queens are off the board, dude. This is a 10-minute and 5-second increment, by the way. This is brutal. Okay. Yeah. I kind of saw this. I was just thinking about it, but I mean, if they take, they get the pawn back, but I don't know. Is that a great move? Okay, didn't see that. Maybe it was a great move. Wow. All right, well, there you go. 22200s seeing few moves beyond what I see. Oh, God. Damn, they're just vicious. You're not going to ever castle ever again. I'm going to take all your pieces. All right, attacking the bishop, or the knight. This is a pretty solid game for tactics. I bet they're both like 10 years old. How long have they been on here? 4 years ago? Okay, they're older than 10 at least. One is 9 years ago they joined. This is dangerous. What do they do? Castle here? No, they don't. I mean, they get away from the fork. They're just like, whatever. Go wherever you want. Okay, no need to check, because what's the point? Moving back. Just having this in tow. I wonder if this would have been a better move. If e4. Just to protect this knight, you know? Alright, going for the fianchetto. Okay, can't castle. Well, couldn't castle before because the king moved. Surely they don't take. Oh, right, okay. This is going on. Huh. So black's better just because it's castled, right? I feel like something like this would have been a little more solid, or even... Okay, really trying to castle. Wait, what? What am I not seeing? Okay, hold on. So they take... They drop the rook. What's the compensation for that? What do I not see? Okay, they take. They check. Sure. Is the problem here is check, I'm here, check, I'm here. Check. No? I mean, the king's on the run. You don't like that, but... Huh. Now it's not good. Ruh-roh. Huh. Huh. Okay. So I'm supposed to fork something. Fork the hell out of everybody here. Like that. Seems kind of obvious. Oh no. God. It's brutal. It's brutal. I feel like that's just blunders though. Like, I mean, again, they're 2300, so what do I know? Okay, you have to move back. Is this just getting mated? Is that what it is? So maybe they move there, and then I'm like, oh no. I guess that's what it is. Because my next move wouldn't be take here, because that lets the king out, right? Even if it was, king's out, check. No, you take here. Here, the king is sort of screwed, right? Right? I mean, it looks bad. Like, let's say I moved. I don't. Where would I move? Where does he move? There. Let's say I moved here. It's like, whatever, dude. Whatever, bro. Check. I don't know. I feel like I'd move my king. Anyway. Let's see. Gotta cycle through some stuff really fast. Alright, let me change this music really fast because I dig it, but it is too late to be listening to chill music right now. I like the dark wave, but I need something that's a little bit more upbeat. Still white-bite audio. Just make sure it's not crazy loud. No? And that was it. That's all they wrote. That's it. Forever. Okay. This is another 3-minute game with 2-second increment between some 2000s. One is Tom Cruise with a K. I have seen this person before. Pretty sure. Okay. D4. Well, I don't know this opening whatsoever. Wow. This must be that 3-minute game style where it's like, whatever, dude, I'm gonna like just be aggressive as hell. And lose my bishop. Wait, what? Oh, right. That's a trick. That's just a trick. Okay. Check this out. That's a dirty trick. So D4, and they open up this way. They move the F pawn. Is that the Dutch? I guess it's the Dutch they're trying to do with, you know, response to D4. So they push out. Come this way. Attack again, but there's a nasty trick here, isn't there? Because if they take, right? I believe that's checkmate, yeah? So they don't take for that reason. Blocking the queen from there. Still, this is just brutal. They're like, right, I'm just going to go here. And I'm going to checkmate you anyway. That's what you get for playing the, oh. the Dutch. Right, so you can't come here. Because this will happen. Right, boom. Hold on a second. Here, here, here. What am I trying to do here? If I'm attacking this bishop, right, 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 and they just take back. And then my king's pretty open, especially with this going on. Yeah, black's in trouble, I'd say. I mean, that's pretty sweet, pretty sick. Okay, this is the linchpin. I'm assuming this is happening. Nope. This is pretty sick. This bishop is just chilling out with his balls out. He's just like, I'm in your territory, whatever. What? Okay. Just no fear. I guess, what's this bishop gonna do? And all these pieces are just not doing anything. This is some ballsiness. Just solidifying these guys. And I don't know if they're even gonna, who knows. All right, finally getting the queen out to try to do something. Sort of, maybe come up here and trap this guy. Just kidding. You're not doing that at all. I'm gonna take all your pieces. Oh no. Wait, so why don't you take it here? I guess just because the queen gets in and starts wrecking your day. What the fuck? It's just brutal. This is brutal. This is systematic. Okay, so if they move the rook, this is hanging, I guess is the idea here. Maybe also trying to push. Get your pieces out, man, something. I hate knights. I hate them. So this is coming. This is coming is what's going on. Well, eventually. What do you do there? I'm assuming the idea is to give the queen some motion in the ocean, right? Like somewhere to go. Because when this happens, I don't even know. This is beyond my pay grade. Okay, yeah, she gets out of the way and protects. This looks terrible. I mean, check, take. No. Just bring this guy over. I don't know. I like that idea. Instead of pressing the attack for once, White's like, yeah, bring it back. No problem. And I'm going to attack here too. Sort of. This is just to get the rook involved, right? That looks bad. I mean, what do you do? Oh, they got some defenders going on. Like that. I'm going to attack your queen and move her. Huh. I guess the idea here was if I take, then this happens. Check, take. Huh. Okay, so she moves here. I'm assuming you take here. Maybe not. This is check. And I'm technically attacking that way too. Oh man, this is above my pay grade. What else can I do? I mean, that's a pretty gnarly move, I think. You check. The king could move. Or they could take back. Attack here. They wouldn't want to do that. Well, I'm forgetting about this rook, aren't I? Like, that happens. Let's say you take here. Takes back this way. So what's the fork? I mean, I kind of see like a weird fork there, right? But it's not really like a proper fork. How do I attack two pieces at once? I feel like it should be a knight move, but maybe not. I mean, I could just take here and then lose this piece. Why not? Haha. That's technically attacking two pieces. Haha. That's silly. I think I'm too tired for this. That's why I'm keeping it on normal. Surely this is a knight move, right? What can I do? I can check. That's the only, well, other than this. I can take here. I mean, it does put pressure on this. Then I lose this guy. So let's say I take here. Right? Takes. Then I check. Right? If I take here, rook's down, lose a knight for it, come here and check. Gotta respond probably that way. Then I have this check. No, because this will happen. Huh. I don't see the fork is the thing. Okay, hold on a second. If I come here and they take, I can take back, right? They take this way. What can I do from there? I think this is the move, but I don't see how it becomes a fork. There's this. Takes. Okay. Like so. But I don't really know how it goes from there. This? Oh, yeah, I didn't see that at all. Right. I can come back this way. Taking here, she takes that way, and then I get the queen, I guess. So takes, and now I have... Is that good for me? Hold on a second. Is that actually good for white? I mean, I get the queen, but... And the king is totally, like, balls out. But, I mean, I'd have... Oh, if I take this way... I mean, they don't have any pieces. I've got 3 pieces to a queen. Looks bad. You know, and it'd be easy to lose. They've got, what, an extra pawn? I got an extra few pawns, really. And on this side. But, I don't know. I don't know how good it is. Can't do this. Takes here. Where does the queen go? And she can check. No. What does the queen do after that? Like, she's got to retreat or something, right? So take. I guess she could just sit there. Maybe push. And that's the idea. So this is another 3-minute game. Honduras. 2 Hondurans. Over 22, about 2200s. Not the Scandi. What? Oh, it's a 3-minute game. Okay. So they're just wacky. I don't really analyze it too much on the really fast ones because, you know, it's just kind of like attack, 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 attack. Okay. Trading down. Nice. Ruh-roh. It's a pretty sexy move. I mean, you're just gonna lose. Okay. What am I missing here? Why'd they attack the queen there? Is it just because this is coming next? I guess so. No? Yeah. So if I do some dickery like this happens and it's bad news bears, right? Not like that. They don't trade down. Nope. I don't want to trade down at all. Black does. Wait, what? Oh, that must have been a blunder. Like they saw like, oh, and then I'll get your bishop or something? And then like another piece? I don't know. I think that's just a blunder. Wait, what? Okay, right. Sure. This looks bad. I bet they're really low on time. So I want to fork people. Check. Moves over. Don't want to do that. Forget about this bishop over here. Check. Moves over. Check. This happens. This ain't no good for me. Check and can't get this guy. Check. Something else happens. Well, maybe just moves back down this way. And then I can't do my little exchange here. Well, I have this rook. Let's try this. No? Well, son of a bitch. I was thinking this, shit. This. I guess it's just equal at that point because I lose the knight. Right? I was thinking attack. This comes back. That. Take. That doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. I mean, there's this. Takes. So, I've got these two checks. That check, of course, which is... Whoa. No, it doesn't work. Also, I just lose the piece. What happens if I come here? This takes... Also back row. Okay, take. This happens. Now you can't really do this. Right? Remove this defender of that square. And boom. Takes back. Oof. I'm gonna get that piece. This track is so sick. It really is. Check this out. This is the playlist. It's probably my favorite one by White Bat Audio. Street cred, White Bat Audio. I've got like a big old chubby for this channel. Also, some love to the Patreon people. All right, dude, I've had so much coffee tonight. It's uncanny. The coffee is legit. What am I doing? Right, so we have two. Well, so one 1900 is playing black, one's 2000 playing white from France. And what is it, England? That's the English flag? What? What's that? I didn't know that was the English flag. I mean, it's the white one with the red cross. I thought that was Sweden. What's the Swedish flag? Hold on a second. Swedish flag. I should know this. Oh. Make fun of me later. White flag with red cross. So it's St. George's Cross. And it's the national flag of England. So what's the other one? That's the Crusades one. That's the national flag of England. I know I knew it at some point. English flags. Okay, so there's the United Kingdom, Great Britain flag that I know. And then there's the English flag. They got a shitload of flags, man. Okay, well, that's my bad. That is my bad. Sorry, guys, I'm not English. King's Indian attack, I think. King's Indian defense. Into the Queen's Gambit. Sort of Scandinavian looking ish situation. Fianchetto, right? This is a 10-minute game. I'm going to gain so much room and we'll never trade. So D5. It's where the action is, man. Okay. So this seems like a little trick, right? Pin knight. This is the move, right? Right, because if this happens, take, boom, and now I can take, right? I'm not running into something, am I? Running into a check. What do we do here? Could also just come back, but then this defender's out. Well, yeah, never mind. Got this double. So I feel like this is the move. Really? Whatever. Oh, I could take. I could just take. Because I'm up a piece. Oh, Oh, right. Right. Well, that looks just terrible. Let's go back and see how this happened. It's a 3-minute game. As always, this person doesn't have a flag, they have a chicken. And they're from Earth. It's 2 1600s. I bet it's going to be brutal. Let's do a couple more. Oh, they're just going for it. Now, I think that there's some tricks here. I think is what's going on. Because if you take... I think there's like ways to checkmate. Or just get like all fried livery. Okay, takes. Guarding. Again. Really? I was thinking this. Ruh-roh. How do you get out of this? I mean, you gotta push, right? Okay, takes. Because all hell's gonna break loose. Why not take with the queen? I mean, you push back. I guess it's good to have the pressure on the queen. Or the pressure of the queen over here. Something like this. Oh, yeah, they're thinking of mating this way. Ew, that's going to be nasty. Unless I get you first. Takes. Ballsy. Looks gnarly. This is just a... I'm seeing something like this. Yeah. So here... Check. What is it? Check. Move out. Take. No. Check this way. Right. Take. That's fine. It's not bad. I was just too quick on the trigger. Arnov, what's up, man? I'm listening to White Bat audio again. You joined, it's actually like 2:30 in the morning here. I won't lie, I'm fading. Fading fast. It's pretty early in the morning for you, yeah? All right. Let me change this music. I do dig the skull music, but I actually do want something a little bit more chill. We got this one, it's kind of like this 80s situation. We'll see how that works. Oh, it's 10:30. Yeah, dude, the music's so solid. Since Arnov, you're online, we'll throw down some Patreon peeps. Notice that there is an Arnov amongst them. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's White Bat audio. If you want to check them out. And this is the playlist that I'm doing. Anyway. Okay, E4. What? Is this the accelerated dragon? Is that what's going on? This is like the King's Gambit situation or something. No, maybe it is. Yeah, no? I don't know what this is. Is this one of those like new like bunkhouse whatever something or another? Not bunkhouse, that's like a game. What is this called? I forget the name of it. Like the armadillo, or I don't know what the fuck it's called. Anyway, this is a 3-minute game, so they're going to be ridiculous. India versus an account that's closed that sounds kind of Russian. They're both 1700s. The armadillo. I don't know what it's called. Okay, so they're just going to be brutal. What? This guy's playing like me. He's like, nah, man, we're going to put this here. I guess if you start busting it all open, then things open up. I don't know. That looks terrible to me. Just going for straight attacks, maybe. Just pinned his queen. I mean, when you got 3 minutes, I guess you just got to make moves. Okay. This could be a thing. You can't take here. It was, in fact, a thing. Ruh-roh. Now what do we do? Well, I don't see... This is the Lee chess, by the way. I'm doing forks. That's the theme we're doing. You say going through the... Oh, it's the hippo? Yeah, I think you joined it over a year ago, man. The Patreon. Say going through the games cannot be helpful. Oh, it's helpful to me. It just gives me ways of seeing other people and what they play. To kind of understand, you know, middle games and just the game in general. I played a lot of games like where I just kind of make the same mistakes over and over and over. Let's see. But yeah, I actually enjoy going through this stuff. I kind of enjoy it more than playing, to be honest with you. And then it gives it kind of a little of a puzzle. Is pretty cool. Lord, what do I do now? So I'm looking for forks. Well, I don't see any checks. Captures, obviously I can take here. That's about it. There's kind of this situation. I don't know why I would do that. I don't know. I would consider something like this, maybe. A lot of pressure here. I guess I can't do this right now. There's this guy. Oh, I think that's it. Attack here and open up this line, maybe? What happens? Like that. Can do the check. Moves over. What do you do? Like that? I think that's what I'm gonna try. Okay. Okay. I make films and music. Yeah. How did you find out? I think it actually is called the Hippo. Or it's something like that. There's one called the Bong Cloud. I still don't know what that one is. And then there's the one that Anna, what is her name? She's blonde. Is that the Hippo? Lord, I'm tired, dog. Yeah, I do make films. And music. Alright. Let me slide this down. This one's called Crossfire. I don't make this music, by the way. This music is made by White Bat Audio, which is definitely not me. I do like sad bastard folk music. If you're interested in hearing any of it, let's see. See if I can remember what it is. It's on Bandcamp. This might be it. Yeah. That's some of it. I'm also on SoundCloud, but whatever. I like these forks because I suck at them. Check this out. This is the playlist. Crossfire. All right. And we're going on this. Good. Okay. So this is a 10-minute by two 1800s. Double E4 down. This is the Tarash, right? Well, maybe not anymore, but I think the Trash requires that. It does seem like this pawn is, maybe it's a poison pawn, but it seems like it's hanging. Okay. That is always a pain in the ass. These two pawns coming after your knight there. Okay, takes free, yeah. Because this pawn hasn't moved. I mean, I'm thinking this is gonna happen. Okay, check, and I lose castle. I don't know. I mean, black is up a piece right now, right? Wait, isn't black up? Oh, we traded back. I see. Well, bishop here is nice. So there's a fork here. I'm assuming that's the fork. This is the fork. Pawn and a rook. And the queen takes. Check here. King moves. No. Check there. King moves. Take. Queen. I think that's it. Now what? Well, maybe just attack this way. Where do you go with the queen from here? I feel like d6. That's the move I would make. Is there something even more gnarly? That's where I'm going. Okay. So, get the Fianchetto. I mean, you could take, then this happens. I like how it keeps going with it. Like, you gotta follow up. It's not just a simple tactic, right? I don't know. I think you take. Takes. This happens. But the queen does defend. I mean... I think that's a little tricky. I could see moving the queen just out of danger, but I don't know. I think you take. Although I don't like having this pawn just sort of passed, but like that. Because this is coming, right? To protect the pawn. What is it? Here, here. And then you kind of have this whole thing going on. That doesn't seem great. See, the trash is a variation of the French. I didn't know that. Oh, and you see, yeah, there's links. Good. Dude, half the time I don't know what I've even put up. The rook was hanging by black, playing knight e5. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, what would you do here? I mean, I like this idea. I mean, maybe putting here... The bishop is blocking the old royal fork, so I don't really want to lose the bishop. And not that this is like a thing right now, but kind of could be. Take and that, I don't know. Boom, something like this. Maybe even something like that. No, that'd be bad because I just lose all my pieces. I think I gotta take. Surely that happens afterwards. What do you do afterwards, though? Something like that. Or maybe even this. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, I don't know how you follow up. I mean, you take here. I might want to swing over, but I don't know how much that does. Maybe something like this. No, because you're just going to get attacked. Something like that. So you're protecting this pawn. They probably start pulling out their knight. Maybe here. No, because they'll just do this. Pushing back. Anyway. Just take the knight. No. Alright, this is a 3 minute with 2 seconds. It's basically a 17 and an 1800. Black is playing 17. White is 18. What the farg? So Sicilian for black. Nonni? Oh, non desu ka. What is this? It's a 3 minute game. So is this the hippo game? This is the hippo game, right? This is the Anna Kremlin. I don't know what her last name is, right? I think it is. Where are these people from? It doesn't say. Alright, so I know nothing about this. That's like, fuck your bishop. I'm gonna take it. We don't have no more bishops. I mean, you know, the dragon bishop is... You want it. Surprised they didn't take it back. Okay, so I've got my bishop. You don't have yours. Just moving the knight somewhere. Again, it's a 3-minute game, so who the hell knows what's going on? Trying to find a square. Look at this onslaught of pawns. Trying to open up. Black is trying to squeeze. Queen is trying to get around. What is the idea for this? Just a better square? I guess this is an outpost. Okay. Again, it's a 3-minute game, so they're just trying to make not shit moves. Okay. Checks. Lots of pressure. But there's also pressure here, and, you know, what's this guy gonna do? Interesting. These triangles. Okay, so I need a fork. I'm thinking, what is that? No. Check this. Take. That didn't work. This check doesn't work, right? I feel like I want to do something like this. Make him push back this way and then that. Okay, that's what it is. Another 3-minute game. Geez. One is a 2700. That's black. The other one is almost 2700. Dang, son. So Arnov, this is just an example. Like, I think reviewing this game, or I'm not really reviewing, just sort of like looking through it. I mean, you know, they're 2700s. I don't know what your rating is, but for me, that's like, there's a big difference. Queen's pawns, Queen's gambit. I'm just gonna Queen's gambit you. Okay. Never mind. I'm not doing that anymore. But again, it's a 3 minutes, so this is a common theme, yeah. Chasing my guy around. It's interesting to do this. I guess the idea is just another defender. What? Queenside castle like a bouse? Now they're finally arguing over something. I assume the idea here, is to just prevent the queen from getting to the square. She's gonna go over here instead. Blocking defenders. This doesn't look great. Check. Takes, of course. Gets this guy out of the way. Huh. Oh, I see. Attacking the bishop. I'm assuming he takes. I don't know. Take with tempo. Kind of sucks. But then you got this. Or not. What did I not see here? Is that not a move? Oh, it's not because this is defended. Right. These dark squares look a little gnarl. Also, I mean, this is 2700. He's just not using his pieces. He's like, whatever. I only need one. Redirect the queen. Right? I guess to take back? I don't know. Maybe just protect because this is going to come down. Whoa. Again, it's a 3-minute, boom, boom. Just attacking. You know, where's this guy gonna go? Okay, I'm not gonna move my pawns, I'm gonna use my queen. Pushes out. Whew. Still got a lot of threat going on. Mobilizing. Ruh-roh. What do you do here? I could see this trade looking good and just being poisoned too. It's like you take, got tempo. What do you do? Maybe here. What do you do at this point? I'll try to see if I can guess the moves, obviously. I mean, I could see something like this, but it doesn't seem like a great move. Right? So he just takes, sacks it. Kind of gnarly passed pawns going. Now I can check. Just sort of cordoning the king off. So if they take, there's a check here. It's also giving the king left, yeah? Like if this ever happens. Okay, takes. Now it's my turn. Or the 2700 saw a sexy fork. Which usually involves whatchamacallit, a check. I mean, that's technically a fork. Nobody likes that. That H-pawn. I don't. Obviously check here. King can just move up. That doesn't work. So that. Slide this, move the queen. Well, there's pushing this pawn. Granted, the queen can come and take it. Got a check there. Great. That doesn't work. With the queen there, it doesn't really work. Could also come there. Check, check would work. Although he could just move this way or that way. I guess you're kind of looking for just openings. So this is maybe a move. But then that, then this. Something gnarly like that. Check. I just realized that black doesn't have a rook. That's how long it took me. Either it's just because it's the 3-minute game syndrome where they're just like ha 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 ha, or black saw, you know, the tactic, which I don't see at all. I do not see the tactic. I do see something like this, which seems to be gnarly. All right, I think this is gonna be the last one that I do tonight because I'm obviously tired. Also, this pawn's hanging. If I come here, what do they do? Maybe check. I come there. They do something like this. If I take, they take this way. And they're just sort of aiming for that situation. Doesn't seem like a great move to me. And the queen coming out this way, I don't understand. There's just straight up attacking. That happens. And now I have this march, right? The death march. Maybe that. But then consolidates here. I get a check. Great. But again, it's not a fork. Yeah, the only forks that I see that. I see check. This happens. I can't go here. That would be nice, but I can't do it. Unless I move the queen, but then she can just pop there. This happens, this happens. I don't know. I want to make something like that or like this. Or just like a forcing move. Like, hey, if it comes there. I just don't see the follow-up. Thoughts? I got nothing. I do not see the follow-up for this. There have been a few times that it's been so obvious, though, and I've been like, what? All right, I'm thinking this might be the move, because at least I get a pawn. But it's like boof. It's not forcing. And like I said, like I'm probably going to lose this pawn, right? I guess I get that. So boom, check, here, over, check, that. I don't know. Surely I've got to get that rook, right? Because black's losing, right? I mean, I got a bunch of pawns, but... Huh. Alright, we're gonna go here first. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. Check. Okay. I'm at a complete loss. So, I've moved the king. I still don't see. Okay. No. I can, I can check here. I have no clue. Oh, yeah. It's beyond me, dude. It's beyond. Shit, motherfucker. That's it. Wow. Well, the person is 2,700. I mean, like, I just don't see this at all. They're like, cool. I'm going to move my pawn because they saw that when this happens, this check will force the king onto this line, and the queen can get there. Whoa. Whoa. That is some forward thinking. Bam, bam, bam. Dang. And then they are likely going to draw. Wow. Or if they can trade queens, that will probably win. Dang, dude. That's intense. That's intense. All right. We'll check it out. Thank you for joining, Arnov, and chilling for a little bit. I've got to go to bed for the old work in the morning. I want to thank the Patreon peeps, Arnov being one of them. There's a free version if you guys want to join. It's great. James Johnston, Ember Ellaria, Arnov Govil, Sarah Maldine, thank you guys very much. Also, super thanks to Musical, White Bat Audio. I get nothing from these guys, save for their awesome music. I just think what Carl Casey is doing is very cool. One, the music's awesome. Two, it's royalty free. So I really think that's cool. And I don't monetize anything, so, you know, it's not like it's going to bite me in the ass. I'm trying to stream every day right now. So we'll see how that goes. This is the kind of stuff I'm doing. If you dig it, hang out with me. Let me know what's up. I am out like a light. Have a good day, guys.